Hello and welcome to Family and Relationship Fix It. We have a lot of things we're going to be dishing out from this channel, and we want you to follow every bit of this awesome process. You're going to love it. You're going to be glued to this channel. We're going to be looking at God's original intention for creating man, how it all started, how the family unit started. What was Adam doing before the woman came into the picture? We're also going to be looking at what necessitated the creation of the woman, what is the assignment of the woman in the life of the man, and lots more. Because I told her that from the account of creation, we are going to x-ray God's intention for marriage, God's intention for relationships, God's intention for the family system. Lots of things are going wrong in our society, and that is why this is a wake-up call coming at the right time to correct a lot of things that does not go well with the original intention of God with respect to the creation of man and the formation of the family system, which happened to be the first institution that God initiated on earth. We're going to take that very serious. We have everything we need fully packed with respect to relationship and family matters. Stay tuned with us. Keep watching until you get to the end, because we have a lot to dish out. We'll be looking at God's original intention for creating man and what necessitated the creation of the woman. First of all, I want us to understand something. From the beginning, God made them male and female, and He said, let them have dominion. Invariably, the spiritual creation of humanity is all encompassing. It has both the male and the female in it. God created Adam and put him in the garden with specific responsibilities and instructions. What are the responsibilities that God gave to Adam? It was very simple. Take care of the garden and supervise and oversee the naming of every of God's creation. While Adam was doing that, God always come down in the cool of the evening, as the Bible recorded, to have an intimate relationship with him. At the process, God discovered a need. I want you to know that that garden was self-sufficient. Everything that the family system needed to survive was in that garden that God made. If you watch, after the formation of Adam, God did not form him immediately. He gave Adam responsibility to know how he can carry out that responsibility. From there, he will know when he is mature enough to welcome in this special masterpiece that he's about to introduce into his life. Now, God waited until he found out that Adam has fulfilled his responsibility of tendering the garden and also naming all the animals. The Bible said that whatever Adam called them, that is what they get into today. Invariably, Adam captured everything that was in the heart of God, to the effect that God could not even make corrections. Everything Adam named those animals is what they get in now. He did a good job, and God saw a man who was prepared to receive a special gift, a good package from him. When God saw that Adam was already prepared, his heart, his emotions, his spiritual, every part of him was ready for the reception of this wonderful gift that was coming. The Bible now said, it is not good for the man to be alone. What am I trying to say? We are dealing with family and relationship fixes. If a family is going to work out, the process and the protocols that is to be followed before the formation of a family has to be intact, has to be taken with all seriousness. And if that is the case, it simply means that a man needs certain level of preparation before you start thinking of getting married. from the onset, on his own, Adam had already noticed this lacuna. He already know that there is this companion that I need that is not yet here. When you see his expression when the woman came, you will know that this is the expression of someone that has been anticipating something. And now he said, at last. Meaning he has been expecting this. He was ready, he was prepared. We said we are going to be analyzing what Adam was doing before Eve came into the picture. First of all, there are some level of responsibility God expected from Adam before the arrival of the woman. I have to tell you something about the woman. The woman is a being that God brought when everything is already in place. Every other thing was created. Every other thing that God made was already in place before the woman came into the picture. That is why most men will always misunderstand women. They think they like money, they think they like this, they love attention. That is the position God gave them from onset. Literally, they are God's last born with respect to creation. So what you see is their nature. This is not women being greedy or anything. God brought them when everything has already been put in place. And if you look at that very well, you already know that this person has a certain expectation from a man. What should a man be doing while waiting for the arrival of a woman? Borrowing wisdom from what Adam was doing before the formation of Eve. If you are a good student of the Bible, you will notice that the following was in place. 1, the spiritual aspect of the man. 2, emotional aspect. 3, financial. 4, physical. We're going to analyze this. Number 1, spiritual. The Bible says something about Adam. He said, God comes in the cool of the evening to have a relationship with him. Invariably, Adam was already spiritually mature before the arrival of Eve. Adam had a good and cordial relationship with God. That is why when God made Eve, Adam was able to identify that this is the bone of my bone and the flesh of my flesh, because already he was in tandem with the plans and purposes of God concerning his life. He knew what he was waiting for. He knew his expectation because he was in touch with God. So as a young man who is waiting for the arrival of your better half, you are supposed to have a relationship with God. It is very important. It can never be overemphasized. It's a fact that is not negotiable. Your closeness to God is one of the guarantees that you're going to have a good home. I did not say all, I said one, because there are people that are very close to God that have bad character. But on a serious note, being close to God is one of the prerequisites that should not be overlooked when it comes to being prepared for the arrival of your wife. Let's look at the emotional aspect. There is this expression that Adam had immediately he saw the woman. Adam was not confused. Adam was not in doubt of the fact that this is she who I've been waiting for. He quickly recognized her as the woman. If you read the accounts of the creation, physical creation of the woman, God actually called her woman. Immediately Adam woke up and saw her. Adam also called her woman. Emotionally, Adam was ready and he was receptive of this beautiful gift that God gave to him. Adam never saw Eve as headache. Adam never saw Eve as problem. Adam never saw Eve as knife. The way some young men right now refer to women. Adam saw Eve as a good thing. He said, this is me. This is the bone of my bone. This is the flesh of my flesh. And that is why Adam could not hurt Eve. Emotionally, he was prepared to live with this one woman that God gave to him. Another area of preparation is finance. Yes, money. Very important. Marriage is not for jobless brothers. Sorry, it's harsh, but that is the what? Reality. If you don't have work, you have no business with a woman. Yes. Stay focused. Look for money, my brother. That is the first thing to do. You don't rush into the relationship and go and engage somebody's child when you have no hope of money coming very soon. In the next 5 years, you're still wearing a worn-out ring. Brother, that is not God's plan for us. Go and do the first thing first. Look for work. Look for work doing. Adam was busy. He had a garden that had everything in it. He was not looking for what Eve will eat when Eve came. If you can't feed yourself, what business do you have bringing in someone else? Don't tell me a woman should be working. I know. I don't even believe in lazy women. But I'm telling you now as a man, this is the plan of God, that you should be working. You should have money. You should have something that the family can rely on before you bring someone else into the home. This is me telling you the truth, because that is what it should be. So in case you don't have a work and you're already eyeing a sister, please, my brother, close your eyes. This is time to look for work, not time to look for wife. Sincerely, God brought us as companion. He didn't got his come and suffer. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. I said God made women as a companion, a helper. That means you have something that you're doing, she's going to help. A companion. That means you have something to say. You are not confused. You are not lazy. You are not sleeping around. Do you help someone that has nothing doing? Impossible. You must have things mapped out as a man before a woman comes. Before woman came into the garden, Adam had things running. Everything was in place. All that Adam did was to tell Eve, this is what to do, this is what to do. These are boundaries, you don't go here, you don't. Because he has everything under control. You don't have nothing under control. Why are you looking for a woman? You have no business with daughters of Zion. Go and look for work. That is what you should be looking for. Brother, focus. Once again, I said what? Focus. You need to find money now. After finding money, you cannot find a wife. The fourth one is physical preparation. For you to be expecting a woman, you should be prepared physically. What do I mean by physical preparation? I mean things are in place physically. It's not about having money. You can have money without getting things ready. Now you have money and you have the capacity to get things done. You have the capacity to get things prepared before she comes. First of all, marriage is not for squatters, brother. Whether you are squatting with your father, you are squatting with your friend, you are squatting with your frenemy, whoever you are squatting with, if you are a squatter, my brother, you are not ready. Go and look for your own house. The Bible said that God brought Eve to meet Adam in the garden. They were staying together alone. The only third party was God, who comes to visit them in the cool of the evening. Yes, marriage is for two persons, two, until their children start coming. It doesn't remove the fact that people can be around you. It doesn't remove the fact that you have visitors, you have people who will stay with you and all that. But have it at the back of your mind that your home is for you and your wife. I said so. That is how God made it. And that is why Adam and Eve were able to stay together. Even when challenges came, they left the Garden of Eden together. Marriage is meant for two. Physically, you are supposed to be together and live together as a family. That brings me to the first point. If you don't have a home, you can call your own. I did not say it must be a mansion. By the way, a mansion is also fine. I didn't say it must be a duplex. If it's a duplex, it's also good. I didn't say it must be a 3-bedroom flat. You can start anywhere, including a face me, I face you. But let it be that it is a house you are paying rent for. It's your own house or a house you built. No matter how small it is, there is peace in living alone with your wife than squatting with the whole world, even if you are squatting in an estate. There is peace in a face me, I face you house with only your wife than a luxurious house that is filled with different human beings that come in with different opinions to destroy your home. Get ready physically if you want to marry. Get a place. At least, brother, try to get a phone. Yes. These are few things that are necessary. They should be in place before a woman comes in. This will help to reduce some of the headache we're having today. Stop telling me women are materialistic, please. God expects you to put these small things in place. It doesn't stop a good woman from building with her man. By the way, every woman will not build with a man. Some men were already married before they got married. So everybody is not safe. I'm not against a woman starting life with him. I can't be against that because I started from there. But it doesn't remove the fact that God brought a woman when everything is already in place. Even if you don't hear anything today from this video, please, if you don't have money, concentrate. Don't look for a wife, look for money. If you don't have a place you can call your own, concentrate. Don't look for a wife, go and look for a house. Face me, I face you is good. It's better than living with family and friends. Don't use your hand and destroy your home. Build with your wife. The Bible said that God created Eve from the rib of Adam. God did not create me from Adam's rib. I am not the bone of Adam or the flesh of Adam. I am the bone of my husband and the flesh of my husband. One man, one wife. That is how God made it to be. God created one Adam and one Eve. Not one Adam and 10 Eves. That is the concept that men like. One Adam, if it's even possible, 20 Eves. Brother, you are the one giving yourself that rule. In the beginning, it was not so. This is why he made them male and female. Eve was meant to complement Adam from all ramifications of life. The Bible said, I will make him a helpmate suitable for him. Not suitable for his brother, not suitable for his father, suitable for him. This particular helpmate is suitable for Adam, not suitable for Steve, not suitable for Kelvin, but suitable for who? Adam. So at every point in time, while waiting for the arrival of the woman, please make sure you are waiting for that one that is suitable for you. There is always a woman suitable for every man. Look for that one. God did not form Eve from the dust of the earth the way he formed Adam. Eve was a finished and refined product created for the purpose of being companion to the man. She came to help. She came to assist. She had everything that Adam was lacking. The woman met every single need of Adam from all ramifications. She is completely packaged to suit Adam's needs, and she complemented him perfectly well. Please, brotherly, look for your complementary package. It's somewhere waiting for you. Don't go for another man's food, because if you do, you will definitely grand pepper in the view of your enemies. As a young man, it's advisable for you to look for a woman who is compatible and suitable for you. Not every girl out there is compatible and suitable for you. If you watch the expression of Adam, he said, now, this is now the bone of my bone and the flesh of my flesh. He was specific. This very woman, not any other woman out there. If you are able to lay hand on a woman who is compatible, who is suitable for you as a person, you will not be in torment in marriage. But do you know the problem? We have a generation of young men who prefer physical beauty to the attributes of a good woman. they will see a good woman, they will leave her for beauty. Forgetting the fact that the Bible said that beauty is fair. A woman that fears the Lord, she shall be praised. When you begin to see woman as knife, is when you go and cut another man's bone and fit into your own bone. You will definitely end up with a knife and torment. And with time, she will expose your nakedness and secret to your enemies. If Samson has sticked to marrying a fellow Israelite woman, he wouldn't have died disgracefully. He wouldn't have died grinding pepper, an army general grinding pepper for his enemies. Why? Because he picked a knife instead of a wife. He picked a torment. He went for a bone that was not suitable for him. Delilah was suitable for Philistine men. They were not from the same spiritual tribe. There was nothing connecting these two. Yet Samson went for her, and he ended up in shame and disgrace. If you did not go for a woman suitable for you, she will help your enemies to barb your head in the view of everyone. Women have everything packed together: peace, joy, happiness, trouble, bitterness, anger, resentment, disrespect. They are full package of anything you want. In fact, they give you garbage in, they garbage it out for you. Whatever you put in them is what they will produce. So go and look for who you can model to your taste, so that you can have a peaceful home. Stop blaming women for all the whole problem that is on earth. Women to stop blaming men for all the problems on earth. We are going to carefully analyze these things and find a balance, because we need peace in our world. The rate of divorce and separation and problems in homes has gotten to God as a cry, and He has raised help for this generation. Please listen to this voice crying in the wilderness. God wants to do something in the marriage system. Don't be left out. I pray you will not fall victim of this warning that is coming today, in the name of Jesus.